Hello, this is Angelia with today's Bible reading. I hope it is not as dangerously hot where you are as it is where I am. We have, dangerously hot conditions here. The real feels up over 105, I think, my husband said it was like 106 in J-Town. But anyway, I'm trying to keep cool. I got the window unit on high and it's blowing out this way, and then I have a fan over here in the corner blowing this way. So, we're trying to keep cool. Like I told my husband, I'm going slow today because every time I move, sweat runs down my sides. So that's not a good feeling. I don't think anybody digs that. But anyway, today's Bible reading comes from Exodus 25, Ark of the Covenant. Y'all might have seen that movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark years ago, but, I don't believe anyone's found it yet. Who knows? But, the Ethiopians believe they got it. So, who knows? They shall construct an ark of acacia wood, 2.5 cubits long, and 1.5 cubits wide. Remember, the cubit was the measure from there to there, so everybody's cubit was a little different. And 1.5 cubits high, you shall overlay it with pure gold. That's why a lot of people want to find it. Inside and out, you shall overlay it, and you shall make a gold molding around it. Imagine, in your house having gold molding trim. That would be, crazy. You shall cast 4 gold rings for it, and fasten them on its 4 feet. And 2 rings shall be on one side of it, and 2 rings on the other side of it. That's so they could put the posts through to carry it. You shall make poles of acacia wood and overlay them with gold. You shall put the poles into the rings on the sides of the ark to carry the ark with them. So, that was a pretty nice ark you had there. The poles shall remain in the rings of the ark. They shall not be removed from it. You shall put into the ark the testimony which I shall give you. You shall make a mercy seat of pure gold, 2.5 cubits long and 1.5 cubits wide. You shall make 2 cherubim of gold, which are, little angels, and make them of hammered work at the 2 ends of the mercy seat. Make 1 cherub at one end and 1 cherub at the other end. You shall make the cherubim of one piece with the mercy seat at its 2 ends. So, that's, again, a pretty fancy ark he's got there. The cherubim shall have their wings spread upward, covering the mercy seat with their wings and facing one another. The faces of the cherubim are to be turned toward the mercy seat. You shall put the mercy seat on top of the ark, and in the ark you shall put the testimony which I will give to you. There I will meet with you, and from above the mercy seat, from between the 2 cherubim which are upon the ark of the testimony. So, that would be quite the spectacle. God is letting them know, hey, I'm the Holy One, and you need to, show some reverence if you want to talk to me. I will speak to you about all that I will give you in commandment for the sons of Israel. So, see, he's making this deal with Israel, and they got to keep up their end. We know now, maybe not so much they did, but, God's making a deal with them. So, that's a pretty good, thing, for anybody. And that's the story of the Ark of the Covenant. Amen. Please like and share this word so we can spread it around the world. If you want to help me out, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to help me out even more, go to my Patreon page and become a patron. The link to that is in my posts. Thanks for watching. That's all for now. Until next time.